trumpet. And the draw is won by Atlanta. Tom McMillan to Eddie Johnson, and the Hawks can draw first blood. Rollins up top against Kareem. Sparrow beat Magic, and it's 2-0 Atlanta. And Irvin Johnson heads the other way. He may be, as John said in the open, the most talented player in the game. Probably not the most important because he's not a center. Wilkes just said goodbye to Dominique, and the game is tied 2-2. The reason the Lakers are 27-8, their coach is a former NBA announcer.
No question about it.
Rollins up top. That's Pat Riley, of course. Eddie Johnson winds up on the deck. And Rory goes to the hole. No goaltend, but a foul is called. Kareem made a good play. The foul was up top on his way to the hoop. Well, they call it on Kareem. I don't think he was the guy that did it.
Well, he certainly got all of the ball. If there was contact on the play, Kareem might have hit him low. I don't know.
Rory makes the first. He has all the Atlanta points. Tell you what, if you went by salary, this game would be over already. The Lakers have the best team money can buy, but there's nothing wrong with that as long as you make the payments. Norm Nixon out of Macon. Jamal Wilkes, skyhook. Nobody's missed yet. It's 4-4. Rollins up top for Atlanta on our simulcast. This is Rory Sparrow against Magic Johnson. Wilkes on the left wing. Up top, Tommy Mack from 18. 6-4 Atlanta. They don't waste any time. Nixon at 6-6. The way it started, whoever misses first is going to lose. Atlanta heads the other way. Kurt Rambis plays McMillan. Sparrow, boy, he is cooking. He's got 6. It's 8-6 Atlanta as Nixon heads the other way. Nixon into the lane on the run. Well, if I'm right, we're in great shape. There's the first miss of the night. Dominique heads the other way. Cross court, Rory Sparrow on a drive. He's got 8 points. And the Hawks lead 10-6. He's lighting up Magic like a Christmas tree. Rambis battles, finally gets it, makes a good pass to Kareem. He puts it down. Boy, that Rambis, you talk about role players, he is it.
And Kareem not too bad. Hits the jump shot outside. They score so easily, that team.
McMillan up top, Rory Sparrow with a knock. Tommy Mack thought about it, didn't do it. They post up Dominique. Big battle won by Rollins. The hook won't go. Good effort by 3, but he came up empty, and here comes Magic. Wilkes gets the open jump shot. There is a 6'9" guard in action. Nixon from 18. Shot it right down I-75, and we're tied at 10. Nine minutes left in the first quarter. We're seeing some great offensive basketball early. Rory is red hot. Not this time. And the rebound by Rambis, and they're off to the races again. But only 3 on 4. Nixon fades, fires. That won't go. And Sparrow the rebound. Rory's been everywhere. That's for Dominique. Too tall. And Nixon comes away. Good effort by Wilkins. Magic down low. What a pass. Great block by Rollins, but a foul is called. That's what Magic Johnson, that's the added dimension he brings to it. Rollins the foul.
Tree got the ball and probably got a little bit of the body, and so Wilkes gets a couple of foul shots. Very entertaining first 3.5 minutes of basketball. The Lakers just love to run. Magic finds the open man, and the open men also can shoot the ball. They have a marvelous team, and you know, we haven't discussed their bench. James Worthy, Bob McAdoo, and Michael Cooper.
Wilkes with a funny-looking free throw style, which is more pronounced than I've ever seen it before. A violation against Atlanta. I think Tree Rollins was in the lane too soon, so
he was.
Wilkes gets another effort here. 8:32 left, and he gets that one. So the Violation pays off for the Lakers. They enjoy their first lead of the night, 11-10. Sparrow across the line to Eddie Johnson. Rory has it back. McMillan from the baseline. Tough break for him. There's Kareem, and they're off and running. Look at that. Rambus the driving basket, and Magic Johnson, boy. He may do commercials for the wrong soft drink company, but he can play. Look at Kareem come out, play some defense. But the Hawks break it up. McMillan over Kareem, who obviously bothered Tommy. And here they come again. Wilkins reached up, made the good play. It's 2-on-2. Magic hustles back. Eddie, nope. Uh-oh. Magic 1-on-2. That may not bother it. Finds Nixon in the leg. There's a 3-second violation. I'm amazed they would call that because they weren't across the line for 3 seconds. They don't get many called. They are really fun to watch. 7:23 left in the quarter. It'd be even more fun if Atlanta can win the game. Good block by Kareem, but a foul up top. Norm Nixon is called for the foul. A 2-shot opportunity for Eddie.
Nixon, a little hand check. You know, when L.A. puts on the trap, that's what brought them the World Championship last year. And the Hawks have broken it well. McMillan has missed the jump shot, but you really have to take that jump shot. If you then bring the ball out, let's say like the Knicks have done kind of defensively, you really never get a good shot. You've got to take the first good shot.
Eddie makes one of the two, and we are knotted. Rather, the Lakers lead by 2, 13-11. Mistake. One of many. Another great Magic Johnson pass. And the Lakers lead by 4. Hawks play this one apparently without Dan Ralpher. We understand now he pulled a groin muscle, perhaps done because he was favoring that right hamstring. It happened in pregame warm-ups. Another L.A. steal. Rambus finally does what he should have done a long time ago. Gets it to Magic. Norm Nixon up top. The Hawks haven't given him their break much yet. Kareem bumped a little bit, couldn't buy it. Wilkins high for the rebound. Hawks hanging tough. 6:30 remaining in the quarter. Eddie. 3. Dominique. Got it. So it's a 2-point Los Angeles game. The folks still filing in here. We got about 5,000 empty seats, and they're all sold. Rambus with a left hand. Last year, he was an offensive joke. This year, he's averaging 8, shooting 62%. They don't go to him offensively, but he'll get in there and bang around and get some what is called garbage, and there's nothing wrong with that. They count the same. Dominique from outside. Here comes Magic. And Nixon and the Lakers content now to not force their fast break. But the Hawks are doing a great job of getting back defensively. Bingo. Don't blame Tree Rollins for not defensing that. The only way you're going to is with a police special. It's 1913. And a timeout instead. Oh, that's his nickname. His real name is The Chicken. Well, Rory Sparrow, front court Atlanta. 5:15 remaining, first quarter. McMillan against Rambus. That little head fake of his, but he left it short. Kareem. And here comes Magic. You're just amazed that he's a guard until you watch him play. Offensive foul should be, and it is on Magic. And a good job by Rory Sparrow, who is 6'2", Magic 6'8½".
One thing, Skip, the Hawks aren't making any penetration at all, and if they keep shooting jumpers, Magic and Kareem will rebound them and fast break them to death. Hawks have to get it inside.
Dominique, they're going to call a foul, which is good for Atlanta, for he walked moments later. The foul is on Kurt Rambus. Rambus played in Greece for a couple of years.
Well, you know, the Knicks had a chance at him, and then they had a chance at Mark Ivoroni. And Rambus is kind of the prototype for the Ivoronis and the kid from Kansas City, Ed Neely.
James Worthy checks into the game. Rambus out for L.A.
don't lose a lot there, do they?
No, not exactly. Eddie from the baseline. Oop. Rebound, Michael Cooper, who just checked in. They don't lose a lot there. Hawks turned down a chance to get him about 5 years ago, and they rue that day for sure. I think that was a different administration altogether. There have been so many, it's really hard to keep track. Cooper turns, jumps. That won't go. Rollins the rebound. Stolen away by Magic. Oh, my goodness. Apologies to Dick Enberg, but they are something. Kareem has 8. It's 21-13, Los Angeles. Rory. Dominique under pressure. That won't go, and it's deflected by Rollins. Wilkins gets into his spot, left it way short. And here comes the track meet. Worthy. Rebound, Wilkins. Magic's going to take a little rest. Sparrow. And the Hawks can't throw it in the ocean. Boy, Magic had the field beat. They didn't see it. Doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, maybe it does. Los Angeles missed an easy chance at 2-on-1, but look at the one. Eddie had to not shoot a layup, but to his credit, made the shot. 21-15 is our score with 3:12 remaining in the quarter. Cooper hammers it low to Wilkes. You know, they're shooting 53% as a team. Their top 8 men are shooting 57%. And that's great. That's sensational. But one of the reasons is they get so many easy shots because of the way they pass the ball. We got our chance now. Bob McAdoo's about to check in. He's not too bad either. About 92 teams gave up on him. Rollins from I-285. And it doesn't go, and the Lakers can build a 10-point lead. Michael Cooper against Eddie Johnson. Kareem, yes, oh, what a shot and a foul as well. A timeout will be called here by Los Angeles.
Daredevil, so see the Hawks and Sonics upcoming this coming Wednesday here at the Omni.
Kareem has 11. It's 26-15, Los Angeles. Hawks apparently will spend the night without Dan Roundfield. They pulled a groin muscle in pregame warm-up. Rudy Macklin has checked in to work for the Atlanta team. Eddie all alone from 20. Boy, we haven't made a jump shot in a week. He walks, and the ball goes back to Los Angeles. And I want to make one point now. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this game just watching the Lakers play. If the Hawks win, that's great. But if they don't, they really shouldn't because they're not as good. And I don't mean that in a derogatory sense, but this might be the best basketball team ever put together that we're watching in the blue uniforms tonight. Here's Bob McAdoo. Foul Atlanta. The Lakers go to the foul line. They've also snuck in there Clay Johnson, a second-year man out of Missouri. And he drew the foul.
One of the obvious things that the Lakers do against Atlanta, they either are playing their trap or sagging in on defense when they're playing straight man-to-man, and they are forcing Atlanta to take a jump shot every time. Not only is Atlanta taking bad percentage shots, but it allows the Lakers to get out on the break.
Look at the chicken. Oh, dear. Clay Johnson has his first 2 points of that. Chicken did his best to distract Clay as he went to the foul line. Johnny Davis, McMillan all by himself. We got to start making jump shots. The Hawks did early in the game. Now they're missing easy shots. And there's vintage Los Angeles. And you can hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd. 30-15. Stolen away by Cooper, and he goes to the hole, and it's 32-15. That's the bad news. The good news is we only play these guys once more. I mean, it's not over yet, but boy, are they good. Johnny Davis, that's blocked away. They're going to go traveling against Los Angeles. Atlanta gets it on the end line with 52 seconds left, first quarter. Winner of the John Sterling lookalike contest walking across the way. See him, John?
Yes, I do.
Knocked away by Worthy, and he's going to get a basket out of it. Bingo. That might have been a little, hey, Dominique, top that. It is 34-15. The Lakers have reeled off about 12 in a row. Macklin goes to the hole and got it. 24 seconds left. The Lakers have to shoot it with 2 seconds on the clock. And so far, it's been all Los Angeles. Magic just pity-patting around. 8 on the shot clock. 6, 4. Funny-looking shot. But there is McAdoo. That the 24. And now the shot by Macklin will not count.
Thank you, Skip. Boy, you saw a clinic in the first quarter. The Lakers playing the way the Lakers do play. They lead by 17, 34-17. A lob for Cooper. It's knocked away. Cooper couldn't control it. The play they call the Cooper Loop in L.A., where they're given to calling things by those names.
Yeah.
Sparrow and Davis, the backcourt for the Hawks, along with McMillan, Hawes, and Macklin. Roundfield will probably sit out the entire game. He hasn't played against L.A. in 2 years. Hawes, left baseline, jumper is good. Hawes had by far his best game of the year last night against the Knicks. He came off the bench with Rollins in foul trouble and helped the Hawks to the win. 34-19, Lakers by 5. Here's McAdoo, right side jumper is no good. Rebound, Clay Johnson, his layup is no good. Rebound tipped and loose on the floor, picked up by Bob McAdoo. McAdoo in the right corner for the youngster Clay Johnson. His jumper is in and out, rebounded by McMillan. The Lakers go with Cooper, who loses now. Here is Clay Johnson, and he walked with the ball. They go with Cooper, McAdoo, and Worthy up front, along with Norm Nixon and Clay Johnson. Hawks down by 15. We'll get Mike Glenn in the game. All right, here's McMillan left side. Up top for Hawes, jumper. Short rebound tipped in by Rudy Macklin. That's the best thing that Macklin does, go to the offensive boards. He goes to the boards very well. Johnny Davis plays Nixon. 10:30 remaining in the half. 34-21, a 13-point Laker lead. Cooper, right side of the key. Now they post Worthy. McMillan playing him straight up. Worthy, and there's going to be a hand check foul on McMillan. A non-shooting foul, and McMillan's second of the game.
Magic Johnson failed to score in the first quarter, but he had 7, count them, 7 assists.
He also probably had 7 rebounds. He is a truly great player. Well, Billy Cunningham told me he may be the best guard who ever played basketball. That's really something for a guy who played in the era of Oscar and Jerry West. Here is McAdoo, stutter stepping for the jumper. It is no good. Good defense by Hawes, and the Hawks will get it back.
John, you and I one night were with an NBA general manager who will remain nameless, and he told us that, and it wasn't anybody here in Atlanta, that James Worthy at the start of this year was better than Dan Roundfield. Foul Nixon. I don't know if I believe that, but for a basketball man to make that statement, as good as Roundfield is terrifying.
And you know what? As you well know, he's a pretty good basketball man.
Yes, he is.
He is thought of as a great judge of talent. Davis will get a couple of shots. Foul shot by Davis is good. Although Pat Riley in big games only plays 8 men, the 8 really become 10 because Cooper plays up and back. Magic Johnson plays up and back. Johnny Davis has hit his foul shots, and the Hawks, with kind of a mini comeback, are down by only 11, 34-23. They've scored the last 8 points of this game. Worthy up top. Worthy holds the ball, now shoots the long one-hander, no good. That's not his area, rebounded by Hawes. And the Hawks can get under 10 here with a basket. Johnny Davis front court. Now Davis brings the dribble outside. Davis working head of the key, drives. Now give it off to Glenn in the corner. He's covered by Michael Cooper. Glenn ducks in for the jumper. It is short, but he did draw the foul. It'll be a 2-shot foul for the Stinger.
The Lakers being most cooperative at the moment, and the Hawks with a chance to move to within 9.
Well, if they want to keep Magic and Kareem and Wilkes and Nixon on the bench for the rest of the game, that'd be good. Glenn has made the first. How do you like Boston getting Scott Wedman?
That's nice.
That just makes them stronger and stronger. That's really something, getting Wedman from Cleveland. Foul shot by Glenn is good, so Michael Glenn makes a pair.
And what Cleveland's trying to do is undo all the damage they've done to themselves in the last 4 years.
Right now they're going to go after draft choices and get rid of those high-priced players. Michael Cooper up top. Off the pick comes Nixon. Nixon has a McAdoo pick. He drives right toward the lane, spins left, jumping pass to Cooper for the long one-hander. Good. LA's first 2 points in the second quarter, and their lead once again is 11, 36-25. Hawks in a 1-4 set. Davis at the head of the key forces the jumper good. In front court, Norman Nixon goes right past Davis. The runner is no good. The rebound is loose and picked up by McMillan. Get it ahead now for Davis. Hawks can cut it to 7. On the drive, Davis. Dish off to Macklin. The layup is good. Beautiful pass by Davis. Rudy Macklin has 6 in the game, and LA wants time. There is a to be here. Hawks are down by 7, 36-29 after being down by 19 in the late first quarter. Down low here is Worthy. Backing in, fakes. Got a jump shot. Good. Worthy has 4 in the game. And the Hawks on the attack. Here's Davis going right through the lane and laying it up and in. It's a great drive by Davis. That doesn't happen when Kareem is in the game because Kareem gets those shots. Magic Johnson way outside. Off to Worthy. His layup is no good, and there's going to be a foul on Steve Hawes. Hawes stood his ground, and Worthy kind of hooked his arm underneath Hawes to draw the foul.
Well, we'll let you be the judge. Could have called it on James with the left arm, but they say Hawes initiated the contact.
Worthy gets a couple of foul shots. Worthy in his first year in the pros is averaging 13 a game, but balance is the keynote of the Laker attack. 6 men in double figures and 8 men averaging between 8 and 20 points a game. Worthy makes a pair. Worthy has 6 in the game. The LA lead is 9. Here comes the LA trap. And the Hawks got shots on it in the first quarter, but couldn't put the shots down. A bad pass. That's the pass they want you to throw. That is a diagonal pass. And that's the one they want you to throw. You can get the ball there. You've got to have an arm of Terry Bradshaw. Hawks were lucky to escape with the ball. Off the pick comes Glenn. Left side jumper is short. Rebound by Worthy. Off to the main man, Magic Johnson. Great pass to Cooper. His layup is good. He's 6'9", and while he controls the dribble, he can look over the whole field. He is some different kind of point guard.
Not that good. He doesn't have any points.
Davis is doubled up. He drives, ducks in for the jumper. Long rebound is tipped and taken by Nixon. LA by 11. Nixon losing control of the dribble. Now goes cross court. It goes off the hands of Cooper out of bounds. Kareem wants to come in. Bob Rakel will not let him.
We liked you in Airplane. Real good, Kareem. He was terrific.
I liked him in Airplane.
I did too.
And I liked the movie too. I thought he should have been in Airplane too. Deep left side, here's Dominique. 11-point lead. McAdoo breaks up the pass. He's going to have a layup, and it's good. It's a 13-point Los Angeles lead. And boy, the trap has really worked for them. Here's another steal on the trap. Magic. Nixon, 3-on-2. Nixon dishes it out of bounds. Last touch by Atlanta.
Well, good. Now we get to see Kareem again. That's wonderful. Tom McMillan checks in for Atlanta, I know his good friend Harmon Wages is watching tonight. Wishes Tommy the best.
Nixon has it outside. Lakers have their starters, and here's the long jumper. Nixon, no good. Rebound tipped in by Worthy. They are a little too good, this team. Big, tall, talented, and they work well together. Laker lead is 15. Glenn right side, cuts left in the lane, dishes it back to Hawes as he saw Kareem. Hawes has missed the jumper. The rebound by Macklin is good. That's what Rudy Macklin does best. He has 8 points. Here's a lead for Worthy. He drives and lays it in. You know, you work so hard for a basket, then they get one in about 3 seconds.
They run a fast break after a score. Not many teams can do that.
Really something. McMillan has it up top. He drives, got fouled by Worthy.
Fouls on James Worthy, his first, 13.
You're wondering, the Lakers do not have the best record in basketball. Philadelphia does. The Lakers and Boston are approximately the same. Boston 28-8. The Lakers are 27-8. Philadelphia 30-5.
And there are those who say Billy Cunningham can't coach. He's just there because he's a superstar. They don't know anything about basketball.
No. Well, first of all, any team's been in the finals 2 out of the last 3 years and has beaten Boston in the Eastern Finals 2 out of 3. Why can Bill Fitch coach and Billy Cunningham not? Boston has better talent anyway, and Billy's beaten him 2 out of 3 years.
I don't know if they got better talent, but I'd take either one's talent, and I know Kevin would too.
Here's Glenn open. His jumper is long, and it's rebounded by Kurt Rambis. Saves it in bounds to Nixon. Ahead for Magic. On the drive, Magic holds up. Spots his open man, Nixon. Now back down low to Magic. Stolen away by Steve Hawes. Davis pushes it up. Across to Macklin on the drive. He jukes it up. No good. He did draw the foul. Be a 2-shot foul for Rudy.
Foul is on Jamal Wilkes, his first.
Dan Roundfield pulled a groin muscle in warm-ups. It's the second game this year that Atlanta has lost one of their star players in warm-ups. Tree Rollins did that in New Jersey during the Christmas holidays and missed that game.
There's the good move by Macklin and the very slight foul on Wilkes. Cooper in, Nixon out. That's not a political statement. It's Michael Cooper and Norm Nixon.
I didn't know Jackie Cooper was running for office. Macklin has 2 foul shots.
A lot of people from Hollywood have, you know.
First one is no good. They've got Magic, Rambis, and Kareem in, along with Cooper and Jamal Wilkes. So the backcourt is now Cooper at 6'6" and Magic at 6'9". Macklin misses his foul shots. L.A. has some fluid team on the floor now. In the right corner, here's Jamal. Knocked away by Macklin out of bounds. Last touch by Rudy. It'll be Los Angeles ball. 4:40 remaining in the first half. It's a 15-point Laker lead. Jamal, right corner, shoots the jumper. No good. Rebounded by Macklin. But the Hawks have been unable to get in the lane very often tonight. Here's Davis on the drive. Off to McMillan for the open jump pass to Davis, who's on the end line. And what happened simply is McMillan saw the large figure of Kareem looming at him and knew he'd never get the shot off. Down low for the big fella, and he lays it up and in. Kareem has 13, and Los Angeles once again has a 17-point lead, 50-33. At the foul line, Macklin's jumper is short. Rebound, though, is chased down by McMillan. Outside Macklin. Look at all the purple shirts inside. Macklin's jumper is no good. Lakers absolutely will not let the Hawks get in the lane. Here's Magic on the drive. Now cuts right and holds it up.
He's just messing around, walking the park for him.
And he enjoys it, too. He loves to play. Down low, Kareem, the righty hook, is short. Rebound is knocked loose and taken away by McMillan. Eddie Johnson comes up court. Cuts, stops, ducks in, and sends off to Macklin. He drives, dishes off to Rollins. He lays it up no good and did draw the 2-shot foul. You know, Kareem would be a great player if he never came over the midcourt line and just stayed underneath the basket, because he stops you from shooting the ball. And you know, there's only one player in the NBA who really wears him out. And that may be why Philadelphia, if they ever get past Boston, would have a chance this year, because he doesn't play Moses very well. Most people don't, by the way. Rollins has hit the first and second of his foul shots.
Tree hadn't had a field goal in about 3 games, has he?
No, as a matter of fact. 50-35, 15-point lead for L.A.
I'm sure he's aware of that and not pleased.
Kurt Rambis now down low for Kareem, was held by Macklin cutting by. It'd be a non-shooting foul.
Fouls on Rudy Macklin, his first, team third.
We have 3:01 remaining in the first half. The score now 50-35. Kevin Christopher will have a feature for you at halftime.
Down low, beautiful pass, Magic to Wilkes. Wilkes cuts without the ball, cuts off picks, and Magic gets in the ball.
And when you cut and move without the ball, when Magic's in the game, you know you're going to get the ball, right? Which makes you work harder.
It is Tree low. Tree with a fall away jumper. It is long. Rebound is taken away by Magic. A lead pass broken up by Eddie, gets it back to Cooper, lays it in.
What reflexes. That's amazing.
The Hawks call time. But Jack Madden has a foul first, which will relate him. I don't know quite how to do it and continue working here. And I really like working here. Eddie has made the first foul shot.
Let's put it this way. The chicken had better luck than I normally have.
Foul shots are good. I just want to say it involved a chicken and your wife, and I think I'll stop right there.
Well, we better go further after what I said.
Here's Magic. Jump passing for Kareem. Short jumper. No. Rebound by Rollins. Knocked away and picked up by Kareem. 2:10 remaining in the half. It's a 17-point Laker lead, 54-37. In the right corner, here is Magic. Up top for Wilkes, long jumper, no good. Rebound, Rambis.
That's what he's paid to do, what he just did.
And he does it very well. And also, you can't be occupied with him. Got to think about all the other guys there. Nixon directing traffic as L.A. is strangely slow on offense. Magic on the drive, dishes it back to Kareem. It's broken up by Sparrow. Good steal by Rory. Ahead, Eddie, one man to beat Nixon. Eddie on the drive, his layup is good. Cross court for Magic up top. In the corner, Nixon, he'll shoot the jumper. It is good. Lakers by 17. They had to give him the jump shot, because if Rollins came out, that would have been an invitation to send it to Kareem underneath alone. A minute remaining in the half. Here's Rory off the pick. Gives off to McMillan. The open jumper is no good. And that's what's killed the Hawks tonight. Bad jump shooting. But they're not a good jump shooting team, Atlanta.
Started out great, and then somebody let the air out.
Nixon to baseline. Doubled up by Rollins. Shoots the jumper anyway. Little hook jumper by Norman Nixon, one of the more underrated players in the league.
Pat Riley just had to bite his tongue. He was about to blast Nixon for that shot, and all it hit was the bottom of the basket.
Play 20 points ahead all the time, though. You can take any shot you want. Sparrow on the baseline for Macklin. Rudy lost it out of bounds, and L.A. will take over. 25 seconds remaining in the half. And so Pat Riley, who is, we baseball fans, I guess the Joe McCarthy of basketball coaches. That's not a knock. Pat Riley is a good coach, but he's got great talent.
You don't mean Senator McCarthy?
No, not that one. All right, here's the pass knocked away out of bounds by the Hawks. L.A. has 4 seconds. Actually, they have 3 seconds. 4 seconds in the half, 3 on the shot clock.
Well, they get it all now.
Now they get it all because they would have gotten 5. Wilkes to bring it in. 4 seconds on the clock to Kareem. There's the hook. No good at the buzzer.
Basketball fans in the city of Los Angeles call him Silk for his smooth, fluid style of play, a style he developed growing up in Ventura, California, and perfected as an All-American at UCLA. In the late 60s and early 70s, those four letters spelled basketball dynasty. The Bruins had won 5 straight national titles and 7 in the last 8 years. But when Wilkes arrived at UCLA, basketball was not the only thing on his mind.
And I was raised in a very disciplined fashion. My father was a Baptist minister and still is, and both he and my mother were very strong and adamant about education. At the time when I first entered UCLA, I still was not thinking pro ball. I was just really privileged to be there, and I was in awe of the history and the tradition associated with UCLA and Coach John Wooden. And, you know, it was a personal thing. It was very important to me to leave there with a degree in something that I wanted to major in, and not just get a degree in something because it was easy.
The man most responsible for getting Wilkes to attend UCLA was head coach John Wooden. The Wizard of Westwood laid it on the line to his players, and Wilkes was impressed.
I talked to several coaches at the time, and he was one of the very few that didn't offer me anything under the table, that didn't sell me a lot of pie in the sky. That impressed me. I liked his very simple, basic, straightforward approach. And, you know, interestingly enough, he never stressed winning. He always stressed, you know, success, which he defined in terms of doing the best you could. Coach Wooden told us that he wasn't going to follow us to class and sit in class with us, that he was just going to tell us that we owed it to ourselves.
So Jamal worked as hard in the classroom as he did on the court. He graduated with a degree in economics, won 3 varsity letters, was a 2-time All-American, and the Bruins added 2 more national titles in 1972 and 73. As a first-round pick in the NBA, he was Rookie of the Year, and his team, the Golden State Warriors, won the NBA title. Traded to Los Angeles, Wilkes and the Lakers were headed for another championship. He had become a star as a player and as a human being. A lot of professional ball players are indifferent toward their fans. Not Jamal Wilkes.
When someone comes up and they admire your career, I mean, I really take it as a personal compliment. And that in turn enables me or helps me to treat their request as a personal thing rather than as, you know, just something that I'm paid to do.
He's paid to play basketball, and he works hard for his salary. He also works hard for the Boys Clubs of America, for free.
I think it's extremely important, not only for the kids, but for pro athletes. I remember I went to Boys Clubs when I was a kid, and I've done a lot of fundraisers for them, and I think it's important for those kids to see their idols are not gods, but are people, just like they are. That's a small way we can make America a better place.
As a basketball player, Wilkes has been a winner. In the 1980 NBA Championship Finals, he combined with Magic Johnson for 79 points in Game 6 to lead the Lakers to the title. Jamal Wilkes, in a quiet and steady manner, keeps winning.
You know, we still want the Lakers to win, and at least one more, maybe 2 or 3 more championships. That's my first priority. And then, secondly, I want to make a successful transition out of basketball into whatever I do, first of all, for Jamal Wilkes and my family, and second of all, for all of the youngsters, you know, that are watching me and watching what I do. On the one hand, I consider myself a success thus far, but I hope to be even a bigger success in the future.
He got the job done at 33 or 36, something like that.
Well, the Hawks have to improve their shooting to have any chance to come back in the game. And again, here's a great pass by Magic to Kareem. Magic now has 14 assists. That is almost obscene. Kareem has 15 points, and the Lakers have their largest lead, 21 points. Eddie Davis at the baseline for the jumper, no good, and the Hawks are getting only perimeter shots. Ahead for Nixon on the drive. His layup reverses, no good. Rebound, Rambis, foul, Rambis. And not only is Atlanta only getting perimeter shots, as Skip said, without Roundfield, and of course with Kareem there, they're not having any inside game. And the Hawks are missing the outside shots as well.
The outside shots?
Well, I had a drink at halftime. Here's Eddie's drive, no good. Rebound by Kareem. You know what I think? It's good enough for you. It's, oh, here's
Yeah,
Nixon, front court.
Wouldn't kid you unless we liked you, Jim.
Here's Magic driving. Those are his first 2 points. L.A. is putting Atlanta to sleep, 62-39.
It's only the second shot he's taken. He's at 50% for the night.
The Lakers are completing this long road trip. They have lost 2 games on the trip in New Jersey and also in Philadelphia. McMillan's jumper from the corner is good. Jamal baseline drive is also good as he went past Wilkins easily. Dominique ignored the basic precept of defense. Do not yield the baseline. You know, you want to push them out into the middle so they can run into other defensive players. Right side, here's Eddie. Down low for Dominique. Knocked out of bounds by Wilkes. It'll be Atlanta ball.
Well, I'm glad Jamal gets that watch for his halftime interview because, well, he's one of the lowest paid Lakers, only about $1.1 million a year. So. But they earn it. They pack the forum.
And what's more, they pack other arenas. Here's the jump shot by Eddie, right side, good.
That's why it's unfortunate the way the NBA schedule goes, in my opinion.
Wilkes hits the jumper from the right corner. I agree with you. I'd like to see L.A. come in here, and I know I'd like to go to L.A. a couple more times, too.
One of these days, you'll be going there more often than you are now.
Could be. All right, here's Dominique going up top now for Rollins. A sold-out crowd at the Omni tonight watching L.A. put on a clinic. Sparrow's pass deflected off Rollins' shoulder, taken away by Nixon. And I think the guys in blue going to run again. Magic. Wilkes' layup is good. What great fun it is to play with Magic. He always will get you the ball. That unselfishness breeds unselfishness. Magic now has 15 assists in the game. Tree's hook is good. Nice sweeping hook by Tree Rollins.
And he gets his first field goal in 3 games.
Magic on the drive. And when Magic wants to score, he can score. I love the scouts, a couple of them who said that Magic can't shoot and doesn't play good defense before coming into the NBA.
He plays just the kind of defense that's perfect for this team. He's a gambler. And Kareem corrects his mistakes.
He's terrific. Here's Dominique Lowe for the little hook, no good, rebounded by Rambis. Clark Kent gets it out to Magic. Magic hits 3 people back with the ball. We go the other way.
Look like Minnesota Fats.
Eddie, Dominique down low. Kareem blocks the shot and he fouled him. I don't think Kareem thought so, but
I didn't think so either.
But Bob Rakel probably did not like airplane.
Probably asked for a free pass and didn't get it. Oh, well, who are we to criticize anybody? Neither one of us can talk. Richard Croker, our producer tonight. We've overcome that. I don't know if we can overcome Mark Goldsmith directing or not.
No.
Just kidding, of course. They both do a great job, though they seldom buy.
Dominique has made his first foul shot. It is a 24-point Laker lead. Neek misses, rebounded by McMillan. His layup is good. He got fouled by Kurt Rambis. Rambis third.
Got a joke for you whenever you're ready.
McMillan foul shot is good.
Apparently you're not ready yet. Just let me know.
Now, I'm going to tell you when. It's a 21-point lead.
No, it's not that joke. It's all right. We can tell it.
Down low for Wilkes. His layup is good. Magic has his 16th assist. And the Lakers lead by 23. Well, I'm not going to deprive 50 states of this joke. So on the next dead ball, Sparrow, right side. And Rory nails it right side.
No bullseye?
Well, it was a bullseye. It's been so long in coming, I forgot how to say the word. Kareem has the short hook, no good. Rebound is picked up by Johnson. To Nixon in the lane. It's good. Los Angeles has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in double figures. Tommy McMillan left side.
That's 4 more than we got.
And that's why they're leading by 23. Eddie cuts left. Tough jumper. Eddie is good. That's a tough shot. Although Eddie really likes to go to his left, even for his jump shot, and he's a right-hand shooter. Magic has it outside for LA. Los Angeles in command, leads by 21. On the baseline, Kareem sends out to Nixon. He has it knocked away, loose, and taken away by the Hawks. Here's a 2-on-1. Eddie drives the pipe. His layup is short. Rebound is put in by Sparrow. Rory Sparrow has 12 points in the game. The Hawks are down by 19. This was the halftime deficit. On the right corner, Wilkes has it knocked away, and he regains. Jamal holds it, now cuts left. Up top for Nixon. Off the Rambis pick for the long jumper. No. Rebound. Kareem knocked away and stolen by Macklin. A good steal. Rudy out of the pack. Ahead for Eddie on the drive. Good. And the Lakers will take time. There is a Superstation signal tonight. LA's lead, once 25, is down, if you care to use that expression, to 17. Magic up top, drives right, leans in. The one-hander is no good. Rebounded by Tree Rollins. Get it ahead for Eddie. A lead now for Sparrow, right side. Bullseye. Sparrow has 14, 6 this quarter, and the Hawks now trail by 15. Sparrow almost stole from Magic. He gets it back. Magic complains to Bob Riggle. Comes out of the key. Off the pick comes Wilkes for the jumper. No good. He got fouled by Macklin. It'll be a 2-shot foul for Jamal.
Good pick set by Kareem. There's the hit across the forearm. Really surprising that Jamal's missed that. He's a dead-eye shooter.
Wilkes' first foul shot is good. He has 18, and that includes 9 this quarter. He hits a pair. 17-point lead. LA puts on the trap. They get in trouble. They start putting on the trap. It really worked, too, against the Hawks. Dominique on the drive. His one-hander is short. Jammed in by Rollins. Rollins follows the miss, and again, the Hawks are down by 15. A crowd of 16,000 people at the Omni would like a chance to roar. Wilkins knocks it away as he overplays. James Worthy comes in the game for Kareem. So the front line is now McAdoo, Worthy, and Wilkes. They bring it in for the layup. It is short by Magic, who then taps it up and in. A point guard who plays also as a power forward. That's some combination. Down low for Neek. In the lane, he spins, fakes, double clutches the jumper. No good. Rebound taken away by Wilkes. Get it ahead for Worthy. Worthy on the drive, lobs off the rim. It was intended for Cooper, and it went off the rim. And Coop trails it down. Here's McAdoo. Good.
How would you like to be Kevin Lockery tonight? He's got his best player hurt. He's playing the best team maybe in the history of basketball before his first sellout. What's he supposed to do?
Well, I guess he's trying. That's all
I
he
know
can
he
do.
is.
No, I know. That's it. Here's Wilkes on the drive. His layup is good. and the Lakers have rebuilt their lead to 21. The attendance is 44 people under 16,000. Macklin's jumper is long, rebounded by Cooper, who lobs it to Magic off his fingertips, taken back by the Hawks. Eddie up top. He's got it. This is the largest crowd the Hawks have ever had for a regular season game. And it's really too bad that it was not a close game tonight. Didn't give them a chance to really get into an NBA game with a great crowd. But the Lakers have been too good.
I'll tell you what, if you're not entertained by this, anyway, just the way they play, there's something wrong. Wes Matthews makes one of his infrequent appearances for Atlanta.
Eddie and West, the backcourt. Eddie's long jumper is no good. Rebound taken away by McAdoo. Ahead from Magic, a long lead for Worthy, knocked away by Eddie, and out of bounds, last touch by L.A. I didn't know they could get 16,000 people in this arena.
Fire Marshal must have given us a break.
The Lakers by 19. Here's Eddie off the pick. Drives right in the lane. The layup is good. Out the basket. He got fouled on the play. It's not to knock the guys out on the floor for L.A., but when Kareem is there, that layup is not taken.
Second on Wilkes, and a fine move by Eddie. Well, the Hawks could tiptoe back in here, but they're so overmatched, it would be a miracle.
Foul shot is good by Eddie. Eddie has 18. He has 11 of them in this third quarter. And I think that Davis is going to be coming in for him shortly. Lakers by 16. 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. McAdoo, long jumper, and that's just what it is, long. Picked up by Eddie off the floor, and he rolls out of bounds. It'll be Laker ball. Eddie tripped going after it, and right now Atlanta wants time.
TBS is prohibited. The announcers employed by the Hawks, John.
I thought that was very entertaining, too.
Thank you.
But I'm a really dull person. On the left side.
You'd have to be to work with me.
Here's Magic. Down low for Worthy. He drives. His layup is missed shot. Rebound. Magic place, and he lays it in. Name what you want a guy to do on the floor, and I know we're going overboard on this. Magic can do it. He's something. He really is.
When James missed that shot, why didn't you say it was unworthy?
I'd like to retain some credibility.
I don't know why either of us should do that.
Magic has hit the foul shot. He has 9 points all this quarter. He has at least 16 assists, over 10 rebounds. So he's going for another one of his triple-doubles. Tommy McMillan outside. L.A. puts on the trap because they're only leading by 19.
I'm going to go for a triple-double myself. As soon as this is over.
McMillan hits the jumper from the corner. He has 9. I think Kevin will join you, too.
I don't blame him.
Magic has the ball outside. He's played by Wes Matthews. Down low for Rambis. It was kicked. And either Bob Rakel was showing that or he's trying out for Alvin Ailey's hamstring.
Or the Rockettes, yeah.
All right, here's McAdoo low, left side against Hawes, spins for the jumper. It is no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by Worthy. You can really see how Magic can control the game because usually he's being played by guards like Matthews who are maybe 6'1". A minute 40 remaining in the third period. 85-68. Here's Davis baseline, knocked away from behind by Cooper, and he stays in bounds. Magic directing traffic as he goes. Stops and sends back out to Cooper. Get it back. Magic really runs his team. Now spins in the lane, dishes off for the layup. It's good by McAdoo. This is very unofficial. Magic has at least 17 assists. In front court, here's Rudy Macklin. Rudy give off in the corner to McMillan. L.A. by 19 and looking great. In the lane, Rudy Macklin dribbles out of trouble. Under a minute remaining in the quarter. Macklin's drive is good. A nice drive by Rudy Macklin.
John, officially he's got 19 assists. Not Rudy, Magic.
That's something. 17-point Laker lead, 87-70. LA opened it open with a burst, and since then has just played even since the first quarter. McAdoo on the drive, pumps the jumper short, rebound Worthy again. He got fouled by Hawes. Worthy is great. I don't know if he's the best rookie in the league. He might be, by the way. He has the advantage of playing with a sensational team, and he can't do anything but look good. Then there's Cummings and Clark Kellogg on our own Dominique.
In a way, it's an advantage for him. In another way, it's not, because he doesn't get the time that some of the others do.
I'll tell you what he's in line for. It's a pretty good check at the end of the year. In addition to the ones that he gets every couple of weeks. On the drive, Macklin has missed the layup, rebounded by Rambis. Los Angeles by 19. The clock sounds for some reason. Cooper overshoots. Worthy rebounds it in. Worthy has 14 in the game. 6 seconds remaining in the third period. Davis outside for Matthews. 2 seconds. He's got to shoot it now. He does not. And the buzzer sounds. 70. Play. Once again, here is Skip Carey.
Okay, John, thank you. Georgia beat Alabama in college ball tonight, 67-64. Johnny Davis for three. Why not? McAdoo. Norm Nixon out of Macon, Georgia, by way of Duquesne. Worthy, a great pass. McAdoo from 12. That's like a layup for him and a foul. That is it. I know fans who root for the Hawks are probably kicking their television sets around saying, are these guys employed by the Lakers? Well, it doesn't matter who you're employed by. You admire greatness in athletics, and you're seeing it tonight by this Los Angeles team. They are so good and so unselfish, and maybe that's why they're so good.
Well, Kevin was watching a tape of the Lakers just before the game tonight. He looked at it and he said, they're so good, I'm sorry I watched this tape.
I don't blame him. What do you do? I bet he was really thrilled when he found out Danny was hurt and couldn't play. Wes Matthews. Big Mac and Michael Cooper. Worthy just sailed by Macklin. Worthy has 18. Hawks are shooting 40%, the Lakers 55. George Johnson, not to get in. Johnny Davis gets the Atlanta hoop. (96-72) Los Angeles. This is the quietest 16,000 people in the history of sports. Rambis with the left hand, won't go. Johnny Davis gives it a little magic number, and Rudy Macklin puts it away. Rudolph has 12. 7 away from his season's high.
I got a shocker for you at halftime.
We've already passed that. Oh, you mean another game?
Yeah.
Look at that by Cooper. Oh, boy, McAdoo gets the hoop. Go right ahead. Jump in anytime.
In Cleveland tonight, at the end of the half, Cleveland 48 and Boston 41.
Would you care to wager?
No.
About the final outcome of that tilt? Rudy continues to fill it up.
The only thing I'll wager is that will not be the final score. That's
certainly convenient for Scott Wedman. He could just wait, pack his stuff, and leave with the club. Rambis set the pick. Got it back and walked. They tried the pick and roll. George Johnson, Dominique Wilkins into the game, and Steve Hawes, Tom McMillan out for Atlanta. And Los Angeles calls
for the Boston-Cleveland score,
which was 48-41 Cleveland at the halftime as expected. Johnny Davis front court. 9:25 left in this game. Wilkins wheels, deals, And a two-shot opportunity will be the result. Rambis is saying, where was I supposed to go? I think he's right, but let's just see, Jen.
Okay.
Dominic Wilkins on the line for the Hawks for 2 shots.
You know, I don't understand that foul call either. That's a very normal call in the NBA. When someone jumps into your arms, if you're holding your arms straight up, that should not be your foul.
Magic Johnson replacing Kurt Rambis.
Foul, the guy leans into you, I think.
Okay.
But Rambis was hand-checking him before, so it all works out.
And it was a great call because Jack Madden made Roswell.
Yes.
98-78, a 20-point Laker game. They have had a walk in the park. Whoa, look at Worthy back to Johnson. Magic appreciates that. He has 11 all in the second half. And he almost stole that. Whoa, what a pass, even though nothing good came out of it for Los Angeles. That was a Pete Maravich special there. McAdoo missed, but gets it back. Misses again, and Wilkins the rebound. What a show that would have been. Maravich in his prime, Magic in his prime on the same floor. I'd pay to see that. George Johnson will shoot 2. What about those two on the same back line?
Oh, that'd be great. And we can't forget our colleague with Boston, Bob Cousy, in his prime. Making some great passes.
Well, that's way before my time. I know you remember it very well. George Johnson shoots 2.
Well, yeah. I sat on my nana's knee, though, and watched.
George makes the first. And the second. 100-80. Nixon. Nope. Rudy Macklin, who's played well tonight, the rebound. He's played well consistently since checking into the game. Wilkins, and hello. McAdoo got to that. Macklin puts it down. Rudy with 16. It's an 18-point game. 7:41 remaining in the contest. I keep forgetting this is a simulcast. Got to talk more, I suppose. Michael Cooper fumbles, gets it down. That's too much. Now over to Norm Nixon. Worthy and tight with the left hand. No goaltending called. And Atlanta out of there can cut it to 16. Rudy takes it himself. Now finds Matthews for 3. Yes. Worthy has 20. It's 102-85. Macklin again. He's cooking, but not this time. George Johnson kept it alive for Dominique. No whistle there, and here comes L.A. Good play, George Johnson. Great pass, goaltender. Magic gets the hoop and does a little refereeing as well.
Well, George got the first. That one was goaltending, and Magic called it good. He shot it good. And one day he's going to get an assist for passing to himself and then scoring, too.
I wouldn't be surprised. Dominique, that jump shot will not go. No Hawks under the glass at all. Cooper thought about it. Boy, he can pass. McAdoo will shoot 2. No assist for Magic, but there should be. It's too late.
I'm sure he didn't either.
I don't know if we can kid around about that or not. They're very sensitive in the league office.
As I was telling Pete Rozelle just the other day.
Yeah, yes. McAdoo has 12. It's 105-85. Now it's a 21-point game. They now have 7 men in double figures. Atlanta has 3. Johnny Davis. Foul will be on Dominique Wilkins.
Loose ball.
Tom McMillan, Mike Glenn back into the game. Wilkins and Davis come out for Atlanta. Hey, the Hawks needn't feel that badly about this. I know they wanted to play a heck of a game with their first capacity crowd of the year, and they have been destroyed since quarter number 1. But they are playing a great team here tonight. Incidentally, we televise again from New Jersey on Monday, home Wednesday, I believe it is, against Seattle.
Right, Friday against Detroit.
Monday and Wednesday's games, both on the Superstation. Norm Nixon tried to steal it. McMillan never got along with anybody named Nixon, and Mike Glenn gets the basket. 106-87. .5:15 left in the game. Magic to Worthy, he walks. I don't know that he did, but it's called. 5:13 remaining. Hawks will be, barring a miracle, 18-19 after this one. The Lakers will be 28-8.
And in a couple of Friday nights from now, not next Friday, but the week after, we'll be in Los Angeles to televise.
Worthy with great anticipation. It's 4-on-1, now 4-on-2. Worthy. Yep. He can play a little bit. He's got 22, 4 away from his season and career high. This is his rookie year. George with a hook. Left it a little short. Magic hits the trailer. Cooper. Nixon winds up with it from 16. Oh. They just put the pressure on. The Hawks to the attack. Mark Landsberger checks into the game for Los Angeles and will commit a foul almost any second. Wes Matthews can't buy it. Magic, another rebound. Hawes knocked that loose. Foul, Magic Johnson. And a two-shot opportunity for Atlanta. Among the many dignitaries here in this big crowd tonight, executive sports producer at WTBS, Terrence Henson, has condescended to take in the action this evening. He'll be leaving for Yokohama in the morning to help with the Japan Bowl on TBS next week.
Oh, that's right. And to inaugurate that by eating the first bowl of sushi.
Which, as we all know, is raw fish. McMillan again. Good again. Little soy sauce. It's not that bad. Magic Johnson brings it up. Terry will be joining us for our telecast in Cleveland in about 2 weeks. McAdoo. I think we could call this thing off most any time now. Whatever was to be proven here tonight has been proven. It's 112-89, and that is why they're the defending world champions. Ed Jordan about to get into the game. Hawes bombs one home, a two-point basket. Steve's second hoop of the night. 112-91 with 3:30 left. McAdoo just running around shooting from wherever he wants. He's got 17, 11 in the quarter. Well, they got him over his average. Tommy Mack. Here he comes again. The Magic Man. Strange, he passed that ball to Mike Glenn. He's so good he can pass to whoever he wants. Mike McGee checks in for Los Angeles. That's not him, of course, that's the chicken. McGee from Michigan, a second-year man. 2:55 left. Tommy Mack against Landsberger. Drops it off to Mike Glenn. Michael has 6. Landsberger handles it up top. Clay Johnson back in the game out of Missouri. Now McAdoo. Hawes, the Atlanta rebound. Ed Jordan knocked it loose. Can't save it. And the ball will go to Atlanta with 2:17 left in the game. beats the field. McAdoo blocks it anyway. Ed Jordan with a heck of a move, but he missed. John taught him that shot when both were with the Nets. And Matthews to the front court. Ed Jordan's a pretty good guard. He seldom plays on this club, but with a lot, he would be a help. Matthews for three again, and he's got again. Wes has 6, a couple of three-point attempts. But they just meander down, and Mike McGee shoots a layup at the other end, and it's a 20-point game again with 1:38. Clay Johnson just took it right at Glenn and slam dunked it over it. 118-96. A minute 20 left. Place looks like the Titanic now. They're leaving in droves. Matthews, Landsberger, and he is good off that glass. He's another role player. Good steal by Haas. And Matthews leads a 1-on-2 break. Glenn pops away. That won't go, and the rebound by Jordan. And we're in Jonathan Winters' time now. It is garbage time. In fact, we have been for quite some time. 48 seconds left. Mike Glenn with the steal. McMillan on the base. Spins, left it short, and a 3-on-1 break the result. I hate to see that. Clay Johnson. He's got 6, and the Lakers have 120, and the Hawks 96, and George delivers from outside. 20 seconds left. This one's been over for a while. The Lakers have been sensational. I'd say awesome, but everybody says that. They've been real good.
That's a dynamite expression.
It's an awesome expression. McGee misses. Matthews with, well, you see the time. Let's get this thing over with. West bombs it home with 2 seconds left. He has 9. 3 3-point baskets.
It's the Lakers and the Nets. The red-hot Nets started in a hurry. Mickey Johnson blocks Kurt Rambis' shot.